This week our travels take us on board a harbor cruise and a look at the skyline of the city with the best climate in the country, San Diego, California. Let's explore. It's hard not to like San Diego. The 8th largest city in the country is set around a graceful curving bay that is filled with sailboats on most afternoons. The city is easygoing, affluent, healthy, and free from smog and jungle-like freeways. People move here from just about everywhere, like Joe Murray, who moved to San Diego from Michigan 25 years ago.
When I came here in the 70s, I think we had about 1.25 million people in the area. Now we've got over 2.5 million.
And still growing?
And still growing, oh yeah.
The growing population of San Diego enjoys 42 miles of beaches and bike paths that are filled with joggers every day. Just minutes from the new skyline of San Diego is Old San Diego, the site of the original city. The Old Town contains many preserved adobe dwellings from the Spanish colonial days. There are free tours and guides to tell you about the area.
Most of these are on the original sites. There was a big fire in 1872, and so a lot of the buildings have been rebuilt using the original photographs and plans.
The U.S. Navy made San Diego its Pacific Command Center in World War II, and now the military continues to dominate the local economy. You can get a great view of the ships on a narrated harbor tour with hornblower cruises.
The Titanic would actually fit inside the Watkins there with plenty of room to play.
You guys just came on a southbound cruise, looking at all the great naval ships and the beautiful skyline of San Diego Bay.
The centerpiece of San Diego is Balboa Park, 1,400 acres in the heart of the city. The park was recently recognized as the best urban park in America. 15 million people visit Balboa each year, taking advantage of the 14 museums to learn about art. You have a worksheet there.
Yeah.
So tell me the things that you're going to look for today.
Well, first we have to look for a painting that of an animal or with animals in it, and then you write the title.
Balboa Park is also the home of the world-famous San Diego Zoo. The zoo cares for more than 4,000 individual animals, representing over 800 different species. A great attraction is the Polar Bear Plunge, a 130,000-gallon chilled pool that allows visitors to watch the bears from an underwater viewing area. Hua Mi is the zoo superstar, a giant panda cub born in August 1999. She is the first cub born in the Western Hemisphere in a decade. After a tour of San Diego, we head an hour north to Temecula and the Rancho California RV Resort, about halfway between San Diego and Los Angeles. All of the 311 fully improved sites enjoy spectacular views of the Palomar Mountains. Many owners personalize their sites with walkways and outdoor patio areas.
Well, we've been going to outdoor resort parks for about 7 years now, and we haven't found a place that's better.
The park draws active RVers and families from all over the West Coast. There are plenty of activities to enjoy at the park, including tennis, swimming, horseback riding, and golf. Is this a regular foursome that you guys have?
No, well, Gary, the one gentleman I'm playing with, who lives right across the street from me, and I just met the other 2 people today, but all the people here are great, and it's a fun time.
The golf course is set inside the park, surrounded by flower beds, palm trees, and sparkling lakes with paddle boats. And I noticed the waterfalls right over here too. That is absolutely beautiful.
They are. They're quite lovely. There's 7 of them coming down, cascading down the hill into the various lakes as they come down. And it's quite a nice place to drop a golf ball if you're trying to play golf for the day.
Now, did you design all those?
Oh, yes, definitely.
The paddle boats are available to all the guests, including the growing number of RVing families.
It has grown tremendously. There's a great deal of interest with the younger people to enjoy the family togetherness that you can do in an RV.
What do you like about the family RVing together?
Just that all the other obstacles are out of the way. We can just spend time talking, playing cards, just being together.
Playing horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
A popular Temecula excursion is an afternoon of wine tasting. Stewart Cellars is a family-owned winery that was the vision of Marshall Stewart and his wife Susan. They opened in May of 1998 and now produce about 16,000 cases a year.
In 1994, there was nothing on the property other than the horse facility, and we converted everything into the winery and planted vineyard. We now have 30 acres planted, which is in Chardonnay, Cabernet, Cabernet Franc, and Merlot.
Terrific. So in the future we can see your wines being served at the White House, state functions, places like that?
Correct, correct.
2 for 1, look. 16 flavor margaritas, 2 for 1. We already ate. Hello.
Another popular side trip is only 20 miles away, Tijuana, Mexico. This is Revolution Boulevard, the main shopping district in Tijuana, Mexico, where you can find bargains on things like leather goods, ceramics, and silver. But you always want to look for the 925 stamp. That shows that it's the real silver.
Things without are not.
Right. And the bargaining is half the fun. How about 8? Give you 8.
Maybe if you take a dozen.
I only need 1. I only need 1. And the best way to end a visit to the San Diego area is with a sunset at La Jolla. It's easy to see why it's such a popular destination.